Ciao everyone, this is Esther.
Alfred here.
Of You, Me, and Sicily, and welcome to You, Me, and Sicily channel, or welcome back. What a great week we've had with a group of students from John Cabot University in Rome. They're here thanks to Mario Marano. He's a native of Acciaiuoli, Alfred, and in his will he wrote that he wanted a group of students to come and study in Acciaiuoli. Well, in conjunction with the Italian Heritage Commission of New Jersey, we made that happen. And we'll be doing a bunch of tours with them. We're going to have a little bit of my interview with the mayor and the bishop of Acciaiuoli, and also some highlights of Carnevale at a later show.
I also want to give an early shout out to the fellow that you're going to see later on in this particular video, Professor Rosario Faraci from the University of Catania, who was very instrumental helping us put this together, especially all the arrangements in Acciaiuoli. They did a great job yesterday. It was just amazing, the connections that this particular man has. He's really a point of light in Sicily. It was just great. Don't you agree?
I agree, 100%.
It was just an amazing thing. And the gals, most of them are women. They're all women, okay? The professor who's here is a woman, and it's really enlightening to see such brilliant women who have advanced degrees. All these women that are here on this tour have advanced degrees, master's degrees. And this project, and Esther didn't say, but I want to give a shout out especially to Bob and Breezy DeBassi, because they've been working on this with Esther and myself pre-COVID over 2 years.
2.5 years.
It's been unbelievable, the resilience and the dedication that Bob and Breezy have had to this program. I really bow my head in respect to both of them.
Chin chin to both of them. All right, let's go talk to Rosario Faraci about a number of things, including the economy, soccer in Catania, and so much more. Enjoy this video. I'm thrilled to have you on the program again. We've had you on several times. It's been about a year. A lot has happened, but the big topic right now is energy independence. And with all the natural resources here in Sicily, with the wind, the sun, water, there's been talk about windmills and all types of ways for Sicily and Italy to become energy independent. In your view, what needs to happen?
Okay, thanks for this question. It's a great question. We have in Sicily the potential to be really energy independent, but because we have everything, we have all the natural resources. The problem is management. So we need to have managerial person, professional, to run real entrepreneurial projects, to mix all together these natural resources and to create a real independence in energy. This is the issue, the big issue in Italy. It's not about depending on different countries about gas and all the other resources. We have everything, but we need to think and act in a managerial way. So,
what does that mean?
What does it mean? It means that we need professional companies to run professional projects, to have professional people.
So before it wasn't professional?
I mean, that's a big issue. That's a big issue. You cannot run energy today. If you look at Europe has a clear vision. On 2030, Europe would be a smart society, a sustainable society. So if, as Italy, we want to go to this vision that is, the sustainable world from Agenda 2030, we need to think that, energy and all the resources for energy can be planned, organized and controlled as in a real management plan.
There's been talk about degasification for Campodecle, putting in a few turbines, windmills. Is that really a possibility?
It depends also on the political vision of the Sicilian government. I know that also the Sicilian government is working for a project about hydrogen. So hydrogen could be another alternative. Once again, what is important is the plan, the managerial plan, but also having the critical mass to satisfy the needs. Otherwise, you have only some spots that are good sustainable, but not enough to satisfy the local needs.
Okay. So, what do you see post-pandemic as the economic situation here in Sicily?
The economic situation after the pandemic is going well as we expected, because there was a big recession. Now any small change can be considered a big sign of economic resurgence. But what I think it's important, not only for Sicily, Italy, but the rest of the world, is thinking that business as usual is no more the approach to run this new world. So what we need is having a different vision of the economy, more sustainable, smart, more digital, and it means that the capitalistic vision of the world, the old traditional capitalistic vision of the world, is no more necessary.
Are we at all heading in the right direction?
We are, I don't know, because today, because of the war, we don't understand really what's going on, and there is too much speculation. But what we really need is a different vision of the capitalism, more generative. If you look at the European program, it's called Next Generation EU. Next Generation means that there is a clear vision to go to the next generation. It means that young people are, the future managers and leaders of this European society. We need to work all together to get to this important goal.
What is the biggest obstacle?
I don't know. I mean, I think that if we do leverage on the quality of smart, young, innovative people, okay, I think that we can explore new opportunities, something that today is unpredictable.
All right, Rosario, I have to ask you, recently the court decided that the surname of a new child can be the mother's and the father's. Until now, only the father's. Of course, a lot of women kept their surnames. But what in the world? Where did this come from? Why this new law?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a specialist in this. I can enjoy because it's a good.
Where's the wisdom? Where's the wisdom?
I don't know. There are a lot of jokes today about mixing the last name, and so people expect that your last name to really increase with different last names because of
one
the
sentence long.
yes, but it's just a joke. I mean, I think that this was the vision of the law. And
is there a benefit?
I mean, probably to be more entrenched, more deep with the tradition. So I know where I come from. It's not just my family name, my father's family name, but also my mother. I expect that this was only the wisdom that encouraged,
All right, so we also talked about this on the show. Bad news for the city of Catania, heartbreaking news that Catania no more. What happened?
What happened? Calcio Catania no more. Now it's time for a new phase. The City Hall is working on a plan to get proposal from investors. I expect that investors can come from the entire world. I would expect also that some Americans, Italian Americans, will do some proposal.
That's a hint, everyone. Italian Americans.
Italian Americans. I mean, because this ownership model, governance model, is very diffused also in Italy. There are lots of teams owned by Americans, Canadians, in general, foreign people. I think that also a good idea could have a mix of great investors and a small number of local stakeholders, shareholders, in order to do some control, some social control about the strategy implemented by the new owner. But I'm very confident that this new phase would be very beneficial for the soccer in Catania.
Can you explain to our viewers who just cannot comprehend what a big part the soccer team is for Catania people?
It's a culture. It's culture. You know, if you go around, if you just talk with people, there is a good chance that 2 or 4 people will talk about Catania game last week. You know, it's part of our culture. It's part of also the love of people in Catania for this town. So everything, also when you talk with the politicians, everything is connected to soccer. It's part of our culture. It's part of the Italian culture.
So you're confident, you have a good feeling that a new the team will resurrect?
Yes, because also the best success of Catania, Calcio Catania, the soccer, is the number of supporters.
All right. Rosario, as always, thank you so much for your wisdom, and I look forward to having a good summer with Agatha and Alfredo.
Thank you so much, and it's always a pleasure to talk with you and also with all the friends that love Sicily and watch us from the United States.
And Canada and
Canada,
Australia.
But you know that my
many Americans now living in Sicily.
Sure, no, that's a good sign.
Okay.
It's once again give back.
Rosario is always so insightful on so many topics. We'll be talking to him a lot more in a future video.
I also want to give a shout out today to his wife Agatha, okay, who yesterday was very accommodating to Esther and the women who were there by meeting them and escorting them, and it was just, you had a big gaggle of people following you around there.
We had people from the mayor's office, the bishop's office, and we actually went into a library yesterday in Acciareale, one of the oldest, with a beautiful collection of ancient books. There were also a museum with paintings by local artists.
Is there any truth to the rumor that you actually addressed a bishop in Italian?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
I got the microphone and I got to address the city of Acciareale from the municipal building on the 3rd floor. That was pretty cool.
In
Italian? Yeah.
What did you say?
I don't
we
know.
could say in English. We could say in... Oh my
I just
God.
said that, the purpose of our visit is to show the treasures of Sicily, and that these students, I was hoping, would fall in love with Sicily just like I did. And yesterday was day 1, and I think they're well on the way to really understanding what Sicily's all about.
So anyway, she got a real hot lead. Right now we have a few hot leads because we're reinstituting, or we're going to attempt to reinstitute our Sicilian Project teaching. And right now Stefania is working on establishing linkages with 2 comunes in Sicily, which we will announce once we solidified. But didn't somebody from higher
And
up...
the mayor said, why not do a Sicilian project in Acciareale? So we'll see. We'll see.
So it looks like
And for
the
those of
Sicilian
you-
Project is going to get back in action pretty quickly as well.
And for those of you who don't know about the Sicilian Project, it's our nonprofit, and we teach students here in Sicily free of charge for them English, thanks to your generosity. So I'll put a link to that, thesicilianproject.com. It's our nonprofit 501c.
And didn't another hot rumor going out, and you can substantiate this, is didn't you and Chris Leone post on our www.yumiansicily.com website
Our October trip.
our new tour?
October trip is up there, so make sure you check it out. And what else?
Well, we have a small June tour coming. We have also several selected guests who will be joining us with that. Am I correct? Pat Galfano, there's a rumor that she's going to be around.
Well, she's going to be around in May, for sure.
And there's some other people coming too. Who are the nice couples that you've been talking all about with too?
Christina and Art.
Christine and Art will be joining us as just different. It's going to be a good week.
Good week.
2 weeks, actually. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to be
The
off.
weather has been a little bit iffy, because you
Yeah.
can tell it's a little bit windy, and it's supposed to rain later, but May usually is a very good month to come here to Sicily.
Last thing I want to say, and then we're going to hang up today because she's very busy. She's got to take off and meet the group. But I wanted to thank you. The month of April was a very heavy viewing month. for our video work. Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for being so loyal and watching our stuff. We're still looking, however, for people to become members for $1.99 a month. We'd like to
Underneath this
grow that.
video, hit the join. It'll take you to another page, and for $1.99, you help support this channel.
Basically, for a cup of coffee, less than a cup of coffee a month, you can help us do our work for us, and basically that's how we depend on you folks for your generosity to continue our work. But we have a lot of things in plan for you on the drawing boards. We were going to use our new camera that your generosity provided for us right here. It's a neat little high definition thing, but we still need another day or two to practice getting it down with our other electronics that we have. So today we're doing our magazine format. We hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to do the ending now. How does that sound?
Okay, go ahead.
And I want to be the first to say to you, Sabanadiga, and now I'll throw it to Esther.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in another video of You, Me, and Sicily. Ciao.
Ciao.